All right, AI nerds, we need to talk about this speed of light thing. One of the biggest bottlenecks in AI right now isn't just data or models, it's compute. We keep throwing more and more GPUs at the problem, and they're powerful, but they're also expensive, hot, and insanely power hungry. Now, scientists have built a new kind of computing system that does the core math for AI models using light instead of electricity. And in tests, it's beating traditional GPUs on both speed and energy efficiency. So, what does that actually mean? Today's AI runs on chips that move electrons through circuits. Even though that's fast, it's still limited by resistance, heat, and the physical wiring. The new approach uses photons, little packets of light, to represent and process information. Light can travel through tiny optical components at ridiculous speeds and with much lower energy loss. So when you structure those components correctly, you can perform the same matrix multiplications and other operations that AI models use, but way faster and with less power per operation. In normal person language, imagine two kitchens. One uses a single old oven that overheats the whole room and takes forever to cook. The other uses a super efficient conveyor system that blasts food through at just the right temperature almost instantly. Same recipes, same ingredients, completely different speed and energy usage. That's the difference they're aiming for between GPUs and this light-based hardware. Why does this matter? If you can do the same AI workload in a fraction of the time and with a fraction of the power, suddenly, training big models gets cheaper, running AI in data centers uses less electricity, and it becomes way more realistic to put serious AI into smaller devices without melting batteries. Lower latency is another big deal. Right now, you send a request to an AI model and you wait, maybe a second, maybe a few. With genuinely faster hardware, that thinking time shrinks. You could have models that feel almost instant even when they're large and complex. There is a catch, though. We're still at the prototype stage. This is lab hardware, not something you're going to plug into your gaming PC next week. It'll take time to make it cheap, reliable, and compatible with the rest of our systems, and every new hardware paradigm comes with a ton of engineering headaches: manufacturing, cooling, integration, software stacks, all of it. But zoom out for a second. For the last few years, we've been hitting this wall where everyone says, we can't just scale GPUs forever. Compute is the bottleneck. A system that can do AI math at the speed of light while using way less energy doesn't just crack that wall, it hints at a whole new lane next to it. So here's my question. If AI stops being limited by how fast and how cheaply we can move electrons around, because we can literally run these calculations with light, what do you think changes first? Do models get way bigger? Do costs drop so low that powerful AI becomes almost disposable? Or do we see a wave of new devices, phones, glasses, tiny gadgets that can run serious AI locally without needing a giant cloud behind them? Because if we really just knocked out a major compute bottleneck, the next wave of AI might look very different from what we're used to right now.